really got our work cut out for us. What could a bear like me do in a city like this?
That costume's exquisite. You even smell like a polar bear.
I'll take that as a compliment.
So yeah, we just got back from Norm of the North. Norm of the North.
You know, the North,
Yeah.
Boy.
We decided to tackle this one because obviously by the time this video comes out, the movie will be not as popular. Rob Schneider plays a polar bear named Norm, a special polar bear who feels different from the other polar bears. He discovers a house on his grandfather's land in the Arctic. His grandfather disappeared some years ago. When nobody except his girlfriend polar bear named Elizabeth believes him, he decides to do something about it. Heather Graham plays Vera Lightly, a businesswoman who is trying to sell these houses or condos, whatever you want to call them, so that her boss, Mr. Green, can sell Antarctica in order to have hotels and malls built on it. However, Green wants to have a bear actor to sell his company. So Norm decides, hey, instead of selling the Arctic, why don't we just save the Arctic? I kind of went into this with no expectations at all, and I think it was alright overall. Norm has these like lemmings that follow him around everywhere.
They're called pets.
They're Norm's pets, if you will. I think they were better than the Minions, but other than that...
Minions is awesome. Not bad. I've seen it.
Well, yeah, but... so basically, Mr. Green is a generic villain. You can tell by his attitude, you can tell by his personality, you can tell by the way he's designed. The way that Mr. Green is designed, he's like Gumby,
Mr.
you know?
Green,
he's like Gumby. He just like moves around everywhere.
Mr. Green as a villain, he's not as a good of a villain, but he's a decent character.
Decent.
Does he act well?
No. In a way, I think it was just kind of cliche. But he does, you know, have some, like, one or two over-the-top moments that were kind of entertaining.
She looks like Jimmy Neutron. Small girl.
Yeah. Yeah, the woman in the movie...
she's pretty cool, I like her.
Yeah, she was fine. I didn't really mind her.
The girl was nice, too.
And then there's kind of like this twist where you actually find out early on that Mr. Green has Norm's grandfather, and the whole thing is like he's trying to get him back. I mean, it's kind of like predictability 101, but...
You know what, the ending...
It was alright.
I noticed about the ending, but the ending, I wished the little girl and her mother actually went to visit the bear in the winter, you know, where the Norma lives. At the ending would be kind of cool if they actually met, talked again over there. Would be a perfect ending too as well. They could have actually brought that up with the entire family, meet the entire thing, ended with a cute little bang, hugged around.
Yeah, I mean, the ending falls into a little bit of predictability. But to be fair, though, I went in this with no expectations. I don't know if you went in any expectations, or did you?
No.
Okay. So we went in this with no expectations, and we wound up thinking, okay, it was alright, I guess.
But the ending, I wanted to see if the kid and the mother actually go visit all the people in the Norm at the end too as well. But they actually left them aside.
Like, part of the movie turns into like a spy flick, kind of in the second act, which is okay. There, you know, you're probably asking, does this movie have fart jokes? Yep, fart jokes. You know, that, fine, okay. You know, it's okay. I mean, there are some stupid lines here and there, but I didn't find the writing that terrible. If anything, I think it's kind of flawed. You have your decent bits of dialogue, and then you have your weak bits of dialogue.
I can listen to some stuff, but I swear that kids were like crying, like some kids, but some other kids were like happy and dancing. That's fine if they don't cry like a baby, but.
Yeah, I mean, there were some dancing scenes in the movie. That's fine, you know. But there are homages to the Lion King in this, which I noticed, which I did notice early on with this one like bird therapist looking guy named Socrates.
Looks like Zazu.
It's very much like Zazu, except the only difference is that he has his own therapy.
The father looks like Mufasa in a way. Not really, but he looks like.
Well, the grandfather's like Mufasa, except the only difference is that is that this Mufasa actually lives throughout the whole movie instead of
dying.
Yeah, I mean, there's no Hamlet or whatever. There was one part in the movie where there are some subtle hints of humor that if you blink, you might miss them. Like there's this one part toward the third act where they throw in a Titanic spoof. Which I will admit, that did get a bit of a chuckle out of
Man,
me.
I like the cute little guys who actually peed in the fish tank.
Oh my god, that was just out of nowhere. Like, what the hell are they doing? Like,
Like,
why? Like, why? Why the pee
They're
and
actually
fart
like-
jokes?
they're actually
Why
like-
are they doing?
when
Why
they
do
get
kids
hit-
move? The kids aren't.
You know when they get hit, they're like freaking indestructible. They don't get killed by anything.
I know that part. That part was funny.
I'm alive.
It was kind of like, you know, they're
But definitely
they're
start-
indestructible, they're invincible. Yeah.
You know Norm? He looks like the guy from the Pepsi commercial.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. Yeah, but Pepsi Bear. I wouldn't be surprised if one of the Pepsi Bears made a cameo in this movie.
That'd be
I would
awesome.
not be surprised.
That'd be awesome if they did that.
Or maybe they, you know, maybe they liked it, so whatever.
They may make a second one. We don't know.
They're not going to make a second one. You
How do
know
you
that.
know?
They're not going to, because I just have a sense of feeling that if they made a sequel, it would be 20 times worse.
That
Remember Hotel Transylvania 2?
was okay. I liked it.
No, that sucked. The animation is decent. I'll say that
CGI
much.
was cool.
I mean, I've seen way worse animation. I don't think the animation
CGI was awesome.
But people characters could have been more defined. Like some of Mr. Green, for example, he looks like Gumby and he's like moving around like bad.
Looks like
but
a
like
Fantastic
Quay kind of
Looks
like.
like Fantastic Four with his feet lifting.
Oh yeah, that's Mr. Fantastic.
No, Mr.
Look-
Green. You know his feet was like a worm in a way.
Yeah, he's like stretching like Gumby, like whatever. But there were some people that were kind of fine, like the main human character. You know, she was designed well. The daughter was designed well. Some of the other people were just kind of like Quaddy with Chance and Meatballs territory.
How about
It
the
just
other
kind of
guy
felt a
in-
little.
Remember the limo he was talking to?
You mean that Italian guy?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah,
cool.
he was fine.
He was-
It's just like this mission to save the Arctic and, you know,
At
come
the
out
end, I
and...
swear the guy is so cute. The ending was so adorable. Where they, I'm not gonna spoil the ending, but they actually finally have like remorse with the new.
Norm is like...
Norm is like a bear.
He's not that bad, I guess. I mean, he's different like the other
That's a
bears,
girl.
you know.
That's a
he
girl
doesn't
he likes.
Norm's like completely different. You know, he can talk to humans, so it's like fine, you know, great. So overall, I just think
What would you give it?
Well, for one thing, it's not that bad of an animated film, but yet it's not Disney quality either.
Thank God it's not Disney. I swear to God. if it
No,
was
Disney's
Disney-
good.
No, I'm saying Disney is good, but one thing I didn't like about killing all the good characters, so I totally hate.
Yeah, but Norm of the North was just kind of this polar bear who feels different. You know, he can talk to humans
looks
and all
just
that.
like the-
and
looks
he
the
and he
guy
goes
who-
he goes on his quest to save his home, rescues his grandpa at the same time, and then get
You know that Norm actually looks
No.
like the guy who actually in the commercial.
and then
he was for Pepsi?
try and stop an evil corporation from. I should say an obvious
Hey, you know
evil
Norm,
corporation, save her home, and gain support of people and all that. It's kind of like scene A, scene B, scene C, scene D, all
You
that.
know Norm the
and
Norm?
it was kind of like one scene after the next. You kind of knew what was going to happen, but at the same time, I didn't feel bored.
Dude,
Yet I wasn't angry either. Writing okay, the characters were okay but predictable. The story okay but predictable. Is it a bad movie? I didn't think it was that bad.
Will you remember
Yeah,
King
I
Guys
had
1
se-
second?
Yet I had seen a lot better though. It was an okay experience. It was okay.
Do you think it's worth your money? Yeah, that's the thing. But
Overall, I would say rent it. To be honest, I say just wait to rent it and then try it. But
I mean, is it worth it to watch it in theaters with their money?
well, that's up for them to decide.